For the love of God, what is a Swpl?
Swpl?
You guys use this term a lot. Can you please define it? Thanks.
As a Swpl?
P.S. Keep up the good work.
Is the wife
Swpl for stuff white people like.
Yeah. Is that on our lexicon?
I think so.
It should be. Yeah, it is, because even Bipple Swpl is on there.
Yes.
Yeah. Bepple Swpl is black people who like stuff white people like.
Yeah, there was a guy in there who asked a lot of terms in there. We should just clear them up all at once. Is that the one you got?
Yeah, he was hearing Swpl, so it's not Swpl gourd, it's Swpl. SWPL or pronounced SWIPPLE. Swpl. Like nipple, but with a
Swpl. Swpl.
Sometimes people say Swpl as plural.
That's the plural. Swpl.
That's good.
So it's stuff white people like. If you go to look at that blog, you'll get it like pretty much immediately. Basically, we're talking about sort of insufferable hipster white people that like to signal their social status and their awareness of contemporary issues.
And it is purely like a white thing. They would love to believe that it's not, that it's some kind of like premium purity culture that only the sophisticated understand. But of course, it's just fucking white culture. That's it.
Yeah, it's a particular flavor of white culture, and it's it's something. It's like they would love to believe that minorities can be included in this, but the one thing about Swpls is that they successfully create all white communities when other kinds of white
it never fails.
Have a hell of a time doing it. But Swpls always manage to do it because there is just nothing about their culture that minorities can afford to be a part of or want to be a part of.
Yeah, for one, it's expensive, and for two, minorities just actually don't get it.
Yeah,
they see a black guy wants to go get drunk, and then he'll like stop by, maybe he'll accidentally stop by some Swpl beer shop where it's all like imported craft beer that's like $25 a 4-pack, and he's like, "The fuck is this shit?" and just leaves.
No appreciation for that. And look, I'm not really Swply, and they're kind of gay, and I don't know, something about how they are kind of rubs me the wrong way. But I get that it's really kind of an authentic white culture, even though one of the hallmarks of Swpldom is that they're in a desperate quest for authenticity. Like they don't see themselves as authentic, so they always try to sort of
up it up.
Like emulate or imitate things that are authentic. Like you'll see these bourgeois hipsters dressed like blue collar workers.
I would say that I am like to some degree a Swpl. I'm also not retarded, I guess.
Yeah,
it's like because I actually like I like craft beer. I like a lot of music that is like kind of, but at the end of the day, I mean, like I am aware that it's a white culture, and I like that it's a white culture.
Yeah,
you have to strike a
white
balance.
People always have their special snowflake musical tastes. Like I think all three of us each have different special snowflake musical tastes, and that's also a white thing.
You have to strike a difficult balance between trying really hard and not being a try-hard. That's where you have to be. That's how it works out for the better.
It's like Swpls I never you never hear anyone say more often than Swpls that white people have no culture, and then they're like the absolute embodiment.
Yes,
it's like, dude, everything you do, like every time you go out, like, what are you talking about? Everything you do is fucking white culture.
Yeah, you're like really white, and the thing is that there's this sort of the thing that annoys me about them is that they won't sort of embrace the fact that they are a white culture, that they are a culture and that they are a white culture. So they say things like white people have no culture. They've sort of embraced this white self-loathing as cultural signaling thing, of course, created by who. And it's because white people, one thing they love is status, and we all know white people love status. They love signaling. And because the sort of memosphere out there, what we're taught is high status views are essentially set by a Jewish intellectual elite, then you get all these white people signaling how shitty white people are to each other. And it's really shitty. But if you could cut that aspect of Swpl culture out, then I'd be like, hey, whatever. These people are just white and loving it, and that's great.
They like artisan mayonnaise and,
Right.
I don't know, homemade candles or something.